If you want to live longer, you've got to do this. In this video, I'm going to explain what a telomere is. If you've ever wondered what a telomere is, well, it's the end cap of your chromosomes inside your DNA. What does all that mean? Well, let me explain on the whiteboard. In this video, I'm also going to reference a book written by Dave Asprey, and I'm going to show you a really cool prop so you can get a really better, clear understanding of what a telomere is. First, we got to go to the whiteboard, and I'm going to show you a visual, progressive, step-by-step of what a single cell is, and then finalizing with a telomere. First, this is a single cell. We've got the cytoplasm, cell membrane, and a nucleus. Each cell has one nucleus. So here is a magnified illustration of a nucleus. What's inside a nucleus? Well, we've got another magnified description of what's in a nucleus. Now we've got DNA, deoxyribonucleic acid. Basically, it's the genetic instructions for every single cell. It's got a blueprint. It's being told what to do. That's being told what to do. That's the genetic instructions. Then, what makes up the strands of the DNA are the chromosomes, these tiny little filaments, and many of them bound together make up the DNA. But we're going the opposite direction. So now, this is a chromosome. What's a telomere? The telomere is the protective end cap of each chromosome. Why is this important? I'm going to keep on explaining, but first, I'm going to bring a prop. This is a shoe. This is a shoelace. This right here is the end cap of a shoelace. Can you see that? I'm going to get out of the way here. Let's see if it picks it up. There it is. There it is. Can you see? More and more and more. That is the end cap of a shoelace, and it's plastic. Basically, the telomere is the protective end cap of this shoelace, if you will. Now, let's reference Dave Asprey from his book Superhuman, and I'm going to explain the importance of the length of our telomeres. They obviously have, like I just said, they're the end caps of the DNA. They protect the chromosomes from fraying from wear and tear, basically our age. Telomeres are responsible for maintaining the length of these chromosomes and the length of the telomeres. Now, there's something called the Hayflick limit, which is the number of times a cell can regenerate before it completely can no longer regenerate. That's something called apoptosis. Now, shortened telomeres are linked to a weakened immune system, chronic and degenerative diseases such as heart disease, heart failure, cancer, diabetes, and osteoporosis. Basically, the shorter and shorter the lengths of the telomeres is sort of a predictive measure of our biological age. The shorter these end caps are, basically, the older and older we become, even if our biological age is different from our chronological age. In one study, people over the age of 60 with shorter than average telomeres had 3 times the risk dying from heart disease and 8 times the risk of dying from an infectious disease. It's because it's weakening and suppressing the immune system. We're just getting older and older. The telomere shortening and stress being the operative word here. In one particular study, they were doing this with women. In one study, women with the highest levels of perceived stress, telomeres were shorter by the equivalent of 1 full decade than women who said that they experienced less stress. So again, that's that operative theme. Stress is a major, major influence on the length of our telomeres. So the more oxidative stress one has, the shorter and shorter the length of the protective telomeres are on our chromosomes. Now, there was another study that Dave referenced. There's 4 groups. There's an exercise group, a placebo group, a group that didn't exercise, a group that did exercise in different age ranges. Basically, just to summarize, the active group who exercised reduced their telomere shortening by 75%. So what does that mean? The group that exercised actually preserved the length of their protective telomeres on their chromosomes. Now, if you're interested in lengthening your telomeres, is it possible? Well, according to Dave Asprey, it is. Or is it possible to preserve the existing length that you have rather than seeing them get shorter and shorter? Well, he says there's one synthetic peptide called epitalon that is modeled after a peptide in your pineal gland that produces epithalamin. This research on epitalon goes back to 2003. It's not commercialized, but they have observed that in mice, it increases their length of their lifespan by 13.3%, activating their telomeres. Now there's another supplement called TA65, the brand name called cycloastragolol. It also activates the telomerase. Telomerase is an enzyme that preserves the end caps. It's also been proven to lengthen the telomeres by rescuing old cells. So it is an expensive supplement. However, if someone is interested in pursuing this, then they might want to explore that. Now, when it comes to things that you can do just completely on your own, it's actually quite easy. What can you do on your own? Well, here it is. Gut health, that's easy. So nutrition, what's on the end of your fork will have an immediate influence on the stress that your body is encountering. So that's one. So gut health equals stress or not. Sleep equals stress or not. Perceptions equals stress or not. How you perceive life's events, how you perceive people, how you perceive your job, how you perceive your family, how you perceive the home that you live in, how you perceive the money that you've got. It's all about perception. If you're perceiving things sort of in the way, you're going to be stressed. If you're perceiving things on the way, you're going to be a lot less stressed. So then we've also got exercise. Exercise can be a good hormetic stress, or you can get stressed because you're not exercising. All of these things are easy for you to do. Very easy. It's just lifestyle interventions. So if you want the length of your telomeres, the length of your shoelace end caps in your DNA to be longer, it's wise for you to live this way. If you want more information, certainly it's an easy book to read. Great book. Dave Asprey, he's the godfather of biohacking. This one's called Superhuman. It's an older book. So I just wanted to share that with you. It's kind of fun, but if you want to live longer, you've got to do this.